Hi, thank you so much for watching this. Imagine you're walking on the street and you saw two groups of ducks. For the most of time, you can easily discern which groups have more ducks. That's because we human beings have this approximate number system, allows humans to estimate numerical quantity immediately without counting. That is a big part of the current study. This is a study proposal, and we aim to explore the correlationship between the approximate number system and the symbolic calculation ability. We will analyze a longitudinal fMRI secondary dataset, and related variable will be controlled. So, study has already found that ANS is positively related with math ability. Back to the early time, most researchers will say it is ANS helps to scaffold the later symbolic math performance. However, that is until 10 years ago, some researchers started to aware of another possibility. Probably it is the symbolic math performance helps to refine ANS. That is where we are right now. Until nowadays, there is only one fMRI study on this topic. And this study is the one we will follow the method of, and we will use the same dataset as they are. As I said before, they have this longitudinal data, and thankfully they have published the data on OpenNeuro, so we can access to that. This longitudinal data was collected at 2 time points apart 2 years, which allowed them to use cross-leg design. The only difference between our study and theirs is we switched the measurement. For them, they used brain measurement of ANS acuity, but we used brain measurement of symbolic math performance. They used behavioral measure of symbolic math performance, but we used the behavioral measure of ANS acuity. In terms of region of interest, I included the superior parietal lobe and the inferior parietal lobe. That is because these two regions are highly correlated with calculation ability. The primary screening left us with 37 children's data, and we also include measures as visual spatial working memory and intelligence for the control variables. In terms of task, we use single-digit subtraction to indicate symbolic math performance. We will use brain measure of this one, and the region of interest is here. We have 4 region of interest. And for the ANS, we include their behavioral measurement of ANS acuity test. And finally, we come to the data analysis. We will test both hypotheses. We will use hierarchical regression analysis. And for scaffolding hypothesis, we will put this control variable at first, step by step, and finally put behavioral measurement of ANS acuity at time 1 to say whether it could predict the brain measure of symbolic calculation at time 2. And we will do almost the same thing as refinement hypothesis. And after these 2 hierarchical regression analysis, we will compare their coefficient. That's all. Thank you.